Alright, can you hear me? And is the audio levels fine? Because I'm playing without my headset, so I don't know how this will go. I haven't actually commented while speedrunning before, so this could go terrible, or it could not. We'll find out. I should probably make it so I can see the chat without having to look at the OBS window. That's preferable. Sounds great on my tablet. That's good to hear. Okay, yeah. See, OBS is up. Live split is set to global hotkeys. Oh, I forgot to change the settings so it actually counts the PS2 version. 1 second. That's a embarrassing error. There we go. And this is attempt number 1 for the PS2 version. I'm gonna put it towards my Wii times, even though the levels are shorter, just to see how shorter they are. So let's see. Hello, Jen. Hello, Sadia Music. Hello, Juan. Are we doing Dinosaur? Not today, but probably this week, actually. I have Dinosaur installed, I just haven't tried it out yet. Installed. You don't install a PS2 game. I have Dinosaur, but I haven't tried it out yet. Okay, let's see. Those should be the same levels in the PS2 version, so it shouldn't be a problem. And I'm just going to quickly do a test to make sure that the controls are accurate. Yeah, we'll be doing Dinosaur probably this week. I was really hoping they were going to announce a Dino Crisis at the Capcom event, and I could have just done a Dino Crisis celebration, but they didn't. They did not. They didn't announce anything really. Oh shit! Right, inverted movement. I gotta fix that. A little more sensitivity on the camera. Running works. Running is the actually the. That's not good. That's not good. Gotta fix that before I try and do anything, because otherwise that's gonna happen a lot. That works. Instinct, yeah, works. Cool. Melee, yes, nice. Grenade. I don't have any grenades. That's okay. Switching weapons. That button, right? Crouching. Yeah. Okay. Well, everything seems to be working. So I started speedrunning the Wii version, and it still says Wii version. And oh no, it doesn't. This doesn't say anything actually. Why doesn't it mention the PS2 version in the live split window? That's very strange. Why doesn't it title? Show platform. Is the font too big? That's a silly reason if that's why. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it says PS2 or not, I guess, but I prefer it if it displayed accurate information. There we go. Just had to make the font smaller. Okay, so what did I have to fix? Sensitivity, inverted camera, I have invert look off. Alright, it's one of those games that consider. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just fix it in the settings. Sensitivity won't that much higher. Good. And I need to deactivate so I don't double click out of the emulator again. I'm sorry that I'm still doing setup stuff. I thought I would be done faster than I was, but I was not. But we'll be starting in just a second. Let's see. So was it up and down that was the problem? Yeah, I think it was. So there we go. That's fixed. And I'm gonna deactivate the double click to toggle full screen. Wait, how do I start full screen? Oh wait, I'm already in full screen. God, I'm so fucking tired. Okay, so welcome to my little test run, I guess. I've speedrun the Wii version of Jurassic Hunted. I am actually the world record holder for the Wii version, which is not a great title because I'm the only one who has run it and recorded it online as far as I can find. The actual world record for all versions is on the PS3 version at 52 minutes, I believe. Hello, Joyce. And that version has a bunch of power-ups that the Wii version doesn't have, which makes the Wii version much slower. So I'm actually currently asking speedrun.com to split them into separate categories because it's really not fair. And the PS2 version even more so, because this one has shorter levels and like just gutted sections and changed level layouts. It's a completely different game, which is why it's going to be really interesting to just compare it to my Wii time. Because it's shorter, so maybe I'll be faster, but it's different, so I might be completely lost. And do I have anything left to do? Yes, I have to set the global hotkeys to live split, otherwise it will not do anything at all, and I will not be able to actually maintain the times. Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna pour myself something to drink during loading screens, which I'm guessing will be even longer on the PS2 version. I'm sorry about the fizzing sound. Okay. So I will try and guide you through the speedrun as well as I can on this different version. So time starts on the first loading screen, and it ends when you skip the last cutscene and it fades black. So here we go. There, we're off. So if you watched my regular playthrough of this game on the 360 version, you will know that this is a very B-movie-esque action romp about some people that end up stuck on an island in the Bermuda Triangle full of dinosaurs. And then it turns out it was actually Nazis. Or, well, rather, it was Nazis that traveled through time and, or rather, created a time machine. And because they created a time machine, they ended up causing us to get thrown back in time to... What the fuck? It's inverted again, but I just changed it. The camera's inverted. Shit. Restart? Or should I just try and fix it in a calm moment? This is a calm moment. Let's just fix that. It's fine. There we go. Okay, that's odd. So, this is the PS2 version, which is incredibly gutted, and you know,
where am I?
Yeah, it is kind of rough. It has a lot of frame rate troubles as well, as you will probably see here now. We'll start seeing more dinosaurs. We're just gonna run past these though, because these will all teleport away. So this game is actually quite pretty for a budget title from 2009, if you play the 360 version. And honestly, the Wii version isn't that ugly either. Oh god, slow down.
Bermuda.
Oh, and here we have a cutscene. We're gonna skip. In the regular version, or the Wii version and the HD versions, you actually... Oh, the aim assist is actually really bothering me. Maybe I should turn that off as well. is trying to like lock me onto enemies. I would probably just get used to it, it's fine. There's no aim assist in the Wii version for, but I'm guessing it's obvious reasons. In the Wii version you get this rifle first, and then you get that cutscene, so we're already seeing some differences in the level layout. It's also just a little shorter of a trek. Was that also a different weapon? No, it wasn't. So this game basically becomes a balance about when can you just run past the dinosaurs and when do you have to actually shoot them. Oh, they're running through time portals. Obviously. So these are the red these are Deinonychus. I can never say it right. Every stream I say it wrong. Deinonychus. It's a double vowel with ends that mess me up. Deinonychus. Oh. I forgot. That ends early. You're supposed to go up a hill and climb a bunch of stuff, and then there's a cutscene, but not in this one. Oh my god, I'm still slower. I'm still slower than the Wii version. It's probably from the loading screens a lot, actually, and the slowdown. Definitely a slowdown. Yeah, but this game becomes a lot of a balance between like when do you actually have to shoot the dinosaurs, and when you can just run past them. Because there's a lot of dinosaurs that... Oh, yeah, I thought so. There's a lot of dinosaurs that you can just run past, but if there's too many of them, they will often just gang up on you, and there's just nothing you can do except... If you're lucky, you can get stuck in a QTE, which might be useful, because if you're currently regenerating health, you won't take any additional damage, provided you actually clear the QTE. So... If you do that, you can actually like regain some health rather than... Oh, this is awkward. The aim assist is now really awkward. It's like snapping me to the dinosaurs, but I'm missing. If you have seen my Wii run, you would know that my aim is actually quite impeccable. But oh my god, okay, this is not good. This aim assist is straight up killing me. It's like just snapping to the wrong location from the enemies. Well, it's probably gonna help me during boss fights if it stays on them, so maybe I will keep it on regardless. Oh, fuck. Maybe you're gonna die in the turret section? I've never done that before. Well, not this turret section, please. Oh god! Oh, the slowdown! It's painful. PS2 version is so bad. This is probably the only time I'm gonna run it. Oh god! So I've played the opening level of the PS2 version one time before. And when I did, I was actually like kind of amazed at how badly the whole lag situation was on the frame rate and the slowdowns and stuff like that. Actually, let me turn off aim assist now that I'm here. At least the menus are really fast. Actually, faster than the Wii version. The Wii version's like stutters up and thinks every time you try and do something. Wait, where's my... No! You're kidding me! You can only carry 2 weapons? I got rid of my machine gun, which is the best weapon in the early levels. What the fuck? In the other versions you can carry 4 weapons. Oh god! I just screwed myself over. How am I gonna kill the fucking Utahraptor with this? The first boss is on this level. Well, at least on the other versions. God, it's still doing aim assist. Really? Oh, thank heavens. Oh wow, this Russian's terrible. God. But yeah, the first time I saw this version, and I actually like just tested. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Right stick. I thought it was gonna be left stick, because that's what it is on the HD version. And on the Wii version, it's balancing the Wii remote, which, if you watch my first 2 attempts speedrunning the Wii version, you will know that I died from that a few times. So this version, well, this game, like just game, Jurassic the Hunted for all consoles, is an Activision published first-person shooter from 2009. Came out on 360, PS3, PS2, and Wii. It's developed by Cauldron HQ, who probably is most known for like
I hope I can find it in time.
developing like some of the Cabela's hunting games, I think. And they also made boss fight time. They also made this game, and there's no power-ups on the PS2 version either, of course. In the HD version, there's a power-up right here to help you do like 3 bonus damage using this adrenaline mode here. By giving you infinite adrenaline for like 90 seconds or something. Every boss fight have one of those in the HD version. In the Wii and PS2 version, they don't. Thankfully, the first boss is fairly simple. As long as you have an assault rifle. If you don't have the assault rifle, it's actually really annoying. There we go. We actually have to watch this cutscene in the PS2 version. Nope, there we go. Just took some time to skip it. Wow, I'm so behind time-wise. Yeah, so it was released by Activision in 2009 as part of their Activision Value brand, which is like their budget title, so it's like a cheap game. And to be fair, the HD and Wii version are good. Like, they're actually fun little shooters, if you just see them for what they are. Little budget games that you can get cheap. This PS2 version is god-awful, never ever get it. But I really like it. It's a very silly and just fun little shooter. It's actually surprisingly competent. Like, I actually bashed the game when I talked about it just from memory a few weeks ago. I was like, oh yeah, this game is terrible, but it's really funny. And then like I replayed it and I was like, wait, this shooting is actually pretty good. Not for the PS2 version, this is actually really annoying with the whole snap aim thing, even though I turned off aim assist. Oh shit! God damn it. Oh yeah, it takes a while before you can actually click load checkpoint, so I didn't just wait there for no good reason. This is actually the place I normally die at least once on. Although in my current PB on the Wii version I did not die here, which is harder than it sounds, because this is one of the areas with the most, like, big raptors, which are dynamic, because it's not actually raptors, but they're part of the raptor family. The Raptores family, if we're gonna use the actual Latin term. Actually, there's a more complicated name as well, but can I remember it? One interesting difference, when you die in this version, the screen turns red. In all the other versions, it's black. Oh yeah, and this game only came out in North America. There is no European release, there's no PC release, which I think is very strange considering they were like just putting it out on all other platforms. It's like Cauldron wasn't strangers to releasing PC versions either, like they had done that before. But not this time. Oh yeah, this is in a different location. That's okay though. Oh yeah, I'm not falling for that one. Oh shit, okay, let's try this. No, I was worried about that. So, okay, grenades. Grenades are very powerful in this game. They're also the way I have died the most in this game. What I tried to do there was throw it over the first raptor to take out the raptors behind them, but I hit the first raptor and died. And that is normally how I die, by just throwing a grenade into a dinosaur and then dying. Oh, I have gotten better at the Wii version, because the Wii version has very good aim. Because, you know, pointer controls. Oh. What the where did you come from? Ouch. Yeah, this section is like the first time where the game is like, yeah, no, take your time. Especially because, like, when you get to the next objective, which is the C4 that I picked up, oh no, it's the grenades that I picked up. There's no C4 here. You spawn more dinosaurs. So if you're already struggling with the dinosaurs you have, well, now you get more. So this is definitely one of those moments where, like, no, you want to take out all these dinosaurs, even if it slows you down a bit, because otherwise you just won't make it past the level.
Guns, ammo, it's like Christmas.
There we go. So we're gonna try this again. Ah, we didn't hit any of them. Oh, that's a useless version of the adrenaline mode. Oh shit, which button is that? Okay, so this is a problem. This is a big problem. If you don't know, I'm not playing with a PlayStation controller. And that's why I also mentioned that I play on an emulator in my runs here. I actually could plug in a PlayStation controller instead. But I know I have remapped controllers. I have remapped the controls to be more to my liking. So I've like looked at the actual control map up, and then I have. Oh god. Then I have put all the controls as I want them, and that normally works quite well until moments like now where you see a button pressed and you realize, oh shit, what did I map that to? Now in this case it was square, which I think might be my reload button, but I didn't think of that fast enough, and that's where I died. I actually had a really good run on the Wii version. I had a really good run on the Wii version, and then I was in this section, not this section, another section, and I got a, button prompt for the C button on the nunchuck, and I just blanked. I'm like, I never see a C button prompt. What the fuck?
Ammo?
Which
It's
button
like
is
Christmas.
that? And I just had to do the whole thing over and ruin my time. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. This is the adrenaline mode, which what it does is if you hit the yellow weak points, sure, red and blue in the other versions, you do extra damage. And like the more hits you get with a gun, the more you build up your adrenaline meter. So like now I can activate it again for a while. It slows down the dinosaurs and I do more damage. It's actually a pretty decent way of getting extra damage. Problem is it slows down time. So in a speedrun, you're not gonna use it much. You mainly use it on bosses, to be honest. And even then, not that much. This part is normally safe to run through on the HD version and Wii version. I need to find a better way to refer to the other versions when talking about this one.
Rock, are you there, buddy?
No! I can't skip the dialogue.
What gives with these
So the Wii
storms, man?
version
They're
is the
starting to
only
get on my
version that has
nerves.
subtitles. And as a result, you can also skip the dialogue in the Wii version by just spamming the A button. Hello, Marine. Oh, sorry, Marnie.
Yeah, speaking of which, what gives with the plane wreckage? It looks like it's been stuck in the jungle for decades.
I found a way to skip the dialogue. You can skip it with, which button is that? D-pad down, apparently. That's interesting. this section is sometimes dangerous to run instead of shooting, because the tiny ones, which are the actual velociraptors, I know I misidentified them as Compsognathus when I played the HD version, and that was very bad of me. I believe these are the actual velociraptors. I don't think they're microraptors. No, they're definitely velociraptors. Ouch. Wait, isn't this where you hold the fort? Oh wait. Oh yeah, no, the terrain is just different. I'm just not used to the terrain. There's the fort. Okay. So, shit, this is gonna be really annoying with only 2 weapons. Is there still a shotgun here in this version? Is there no shotgun here in this version? That's one of the best weapons in the game. Oh shit, that's not good. So, the alternative to running or gunning is when you get to these sections where you're holding a fort. There's like 4? I think 4 moments like this in the game where your goal is just to... Ow! What the fuck is triangle? What the fuck does triangle do? Switch weapon. God damn it. I knew that. Oh, hello, Mad Max. Yeah, so for those who just joined, I normally run the Wii version of this game on my speedrun channel, Andrea Runs, which please do subscribe to that channel. It's very new. I just started it 2 days ago, but it's where I will normally do speedruns, but I'm not allowed to stream on it just now because it's too young a channel. I normally run the Wii version. I'm the world record holder in the Wii version. I'm actually good in that version. The PS2 version is so much worse, and I apologize, but I thought it would be funny to play it, and I think it is pretty funny. But why is there no shotgun here? This really bothers me. Like, the shotgun, you get the shotgun here in the other versions, and you basically carry that for the rest of the game. You maybe switch out the shotgun when you get the prototype weapon at the end, which I forget what it's actually called, the jackhammer weapon. Because that one is actually, it's basically just a more powerful shotgun, so might as well use that. But yeah, no shotgun in the PS2 version. Hopefully you get it later. Can you still turn around and repair? Yes, you can. That's good. This is the best feature of the repairing thing, because the Deinonychus's takedown... oh, the frame rate! Take down the blockades, and you have to rebuild them, but you can't turn around while you do that somehow and keep shooting, so it's actually not too bad as long as you keep track of which ones you have not rebuilt yet. There's also no green Deinonychus in this version. So in the other versions there are red and green Deinonychus. Oh shit! Oh, I know which one that is. I thought. What? What? I pressed X. I promise. I know which button the X button is. What the fuck? Oh god. Can you even call this a speedrun at this point? I never die in the hold the fort section. Not even on my first run, I think I... That's not true, actually. My first run I did have a few deaths in the hold the fort section. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. So I think I figured out that D-pad down seems to be the general skip button, because you use that to skip cutscenes as well. Just a very odd button to have as, like, skipping things. So normally you would have a shotgun here and you would just take these out in like 1 to maybe 2 hits. And there also would be, you know, a decent 60 frames per second, so there's that as well. Actually, maybe the game runs at 30. I'm not actually sure, now that I think about it. Although I think the fact I'm not sure probably means it's 60. Oh wow, at the moment there's 2 dinosaurs on screen, the PS2 just says no. I'm sure there's like things you can do to the emulator to like make it not struggle like this, but that would, at that point I feel like it would just not be valid to call it a PS2 run. I might as well just play the Wii version. I mean, true. I guess it still counts as a speedrun in that regard. I don't know, I just figured, hey, I know this game inside and out. Shorter levels, it's gonna be a shorter run. I mean, it could still be. Who knows what happens in the later levels. Maybe the cave level is like cut in half or something. That one is pretty slow. I'm actually not sure what the longest level is in the regular version. It's just regular version now, even though the Wii and HD version is strictly different. Oh wow, suddenly good frame rate. That was surprisingly smooth. I feel like I have neglected a window, and that's not good. Yep, so they're almost through here. Are we done? Nope. Still music. Generally, whenever there's a kill all the dinosaurs section, you can tell if you're done depending on the music. Which was really annoying when we played the 360 version on a 360 emulator, because it doesn't actually have any music on the emulator. So I had to play the soundtrack in a YouTube window, which was, you know, had its own charm, but it was a little confusing at times. Actually, by the way, this game has a great soundtrack. You probably can't hear too much of it right now, because you don't hear it too much when you're shooting. But do like look up the soundtrack on YouTube or something if you haven't heard it. Especially the oh. Okay, I'm starting to think this game is just fucking with me now. Like, I'm sorry, but I pressed the button. This is a completely botched run. Now then again, Vortex 0 ends at 23 normally. But the whole fourth section is like 5 minutes at least. So no, yeah, this is a complete botched run. Vortex 0 is actually one of the shortest levels. I think it's the second shortest level. Because it's just like one area, and you kill all the dinosaurs there, and then you open a door, and that's it. The only shorter area is the area before the big Spinosaurus boss fight, which for some reason is its own level. It's just like 2 dinosaurs, regular enemy dinosaurs, and then you like walk through a cave, and then it switches to the next level. And it does count it as a separate level in the level select screen, and the game proudly boasts 12 unique levels. So, yeah. It's on the box art. For all versions, which is why I decided to go with the same splits for the PS2 version, just to compare them. Mightn't have been the best call, in all things considered, because it just looks like I'm doing a bad run now, which to be fair I am, but in part because I'm comparing it to a much faster game. Then again, I always compare my Wii versions to the HD time, and the HD version is like much faster, because like not only does it have the power-ups, and you can also like find extensions to your ammo clip, which aren't in the Wii version. If they are, I haven't found them. I found them in the 360 version, but not the Wii version. Oh shit. Where did you come from? Where did I let you in? Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty big oversight. Oh yeah, I'm also terrified of using grenades in this section, so I'm just like, not even trying. Even though I have endless grenades because of the ammo box here. God, I wish I had a shotgun. I wonder if the shotgun was like placed outside or something? Because it feels really odd that they wouldn't give you the shotgun for this section. You're so clearly meant to have it, since that's the friendliest weapon for like running up to a window and shooting. Okay. I can't wait to see the frame rate when we get the Spike. Or hell, the T-Rex boss fight for that matter. Spike is the Spinosaurus, if you didn't know. Oh shit. And it's a really big boss. It's already pretty ugly in the Wii version, to be perfectly honest. Like, the Wii version is mostly quite pretty for a Wii game. But Spike is not the best looking 3D model, which makes sense. They had to like do what they could to make it work, and it's a very big boss. Oh, come on. Please. I don't understand. Like, you can hear me clicking. Like, this is triangle. Like, sinking feeling is true. I agree. Actually, yes. Okay, look, if I die here again, should I just switch to the Wii version? Actually do a proper run? I'll do a quick check here if there's a shotgun. Like up in that box or something. Nope, that's the machine gun. It's the Wii version. I'm currently trying to get a sub 1 hour on. I'm currently at 1 hour and 5 minutes. You can see my time, it says it up there. But I don't know, I feel like if we can't get past this part and we're already 30 minutes in, this stream could go on for a very long time, and I would rather show off something that's at least gonna be finishable, because to be perfectly honest, if I'm gonna have this much trouble in all the sections, this could be like a 3-hour stream. And I was not planning for a 3-hour stream because it's like 4 AM or something. Granted, the 360 version was a 3-hour stream, but that wasn't a speed run, it was just a casual playthrough. With all the cutscenes and everything. If you wonder why I don't speedrun the 360 version, I wanted to, I really did. The problem is I don't have an Xbox 360 that can play North American games. Because I'm European. And as such, I decided to run it in an emulator. And it works, but it has some issues. For example, there are 2 levels, Vortex Zero and Escaping Extinction, I think it is. Both of them, 2 of the shortest levels in the game. They're about the same length, it just depends on how fast you kill the dinosaurs, but one is a boss fight and one is just regular enemies. But, you know, still. Those, for some reason, have a graphical glitch, where like everything starts glowing really, really bright. I think it has something to do with like the whole vortex effect that messes with the emulator. And it gets so bad that you seriously can't see what's ahead of you, which means that you basically have to just sneak forward and hope you can like find the dinosaurs before you get pinned down. Which, when I tried to do that in the speedrun, it was impossible. Like, it was just a complete stop to the speedrun when I got there. So I was like, okay, well, my options are to somehow memorize exactly where all the dinosaurs appear when I can't see them, or play the Wii version, which runs perfectly in an emulator. The other alternative is to get the PS3 version. The PS3 is actually region free, and I'm probably gonna do that at some point, but I don't have it at the moment. Oh my god, it actually worked this time, which proves I was pressing the right button, by the way. Oh wow, ragdolls. Well, if you want to see this version, I will keep playing this version. I just thought, like, if I die here again, it's probably indicative of, like, where the rest of this will go. I'm gonna stop here, just stock up on ammo before I continue. Okay, good. Okay. Wait, where do I go? There's no path this... Okay. There's normally a path there. God, I added 10 minutes onto that level. No, 19 minutes onto that level. God damn it. Oh wait, no, it's 18. Never mind. 19 total, 18 on that level. Wait, what? What did the loading screen call this level? Oh, is Vortex Zero not the short level? What's the short level then? Yeah, because this is the right level. Yeah, this is the right level. And after this, it's out of the frying pan. Shotgun. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, grenades. Oh, no, it's the right level. It's fine. I was just confused because for some reason I thought Vortex Zero is the level after the volcano. But this is the level before the volcano. I don't remember what the actual short level is called. This is a regular length level. This is also a part where I normally die a lot, because when you place the C4 here, you have to, like, fight off dinosaurs for 20 seconds. And, well... Although this version doesn't have the green dinosaurs. So... Oh yeah, the green Tyrannosaurus, they are more powerful, have more health than the red ones. But apparently in this one, it's just one kind, or at least they look the same. Oh shit! They're still very fierce though. I hope I'm not too close to the C4. I was not. Okay, now I'm gonna run now. Wait, where am I? Oh my god, everything looks the same and it's red. God, they removed like all the foliage on the level, so it's just like grass and rocks. Okay, hold the fort section 2, and yes, they literally throw a second hold the fort section on you right after this. But this is where we get the best weapon in the game, except for maybe the last weapon we get. This assault rifle is my true love. At least in the regular version. Hoping it's as powerful in this version. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay. There's no explosive barrels in this version. That's what I expected. They're not in the Wii version either. They're only in the HD version. For some reason. There are explosive barrels we can shoot to take out the dinosaurs before they come up here, but only in the HD version. It's so strange, like... Because it's not like the Wii version doesn't have explosive barrels at all. They appeared in the second level, for example, at the turret section. And it did on the PS2 version as well, I think. So like, clearly the consoles can handle your explosions just fine. Well, okay, maybe the PS2 version isn't handling anything fine, but yeah, I don't know why it's not there. I almost wonder if like the Wii and PS2 versions were actually like based off older code or something, possibly by a smaller team. Oh my god, I can't even see the muzzle flare on my gun because of the frame rate. Yeah, I do wonder if that's like a case of the developers not having everything to work with. Because like, there was another game released on HD consoles and also Wii and PS2, the 2008 Alone in the Dark sequel. Let's just call it Alone in the Dark. It is a sequel, but it's just called Alone in the Dark. It's not a reboot. People call it a reboot, but it's not a reboot. Anyway, the HD version of that for the 360 and PC, and later PS3 as well, had a bunch of like story scenes that were cut, and you can like see like concept art for them and the characters that would appear in that in like the art book, and like I think some even like some early like trailers and stuff, but it's not in the final game. But in the Wii and PS2 version, it's still there. In fact, there's a lot of like story differences that just were cut for the HD version, probably because the game was being rushed out by Atari, and that's a whole story that I could talk about. It's very Trespasser-esque. But yeah, like, so the HD version is like super different. Like, it's a completely different game from the Wii and PS2 version in general. Like, they were developed by different teams. Where is the dinosaur bashing on things? Oh my god, I think it's a... Yeah. It's an audio glitch. I didn't realize I was done because of the audio. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna book it. It's normally safe to do that here. Oh yeah, I am holding down the run button. Oh, I'm forgetting to jump. What the fuck is circle? Reload. God damn it. I should have played with a PS2, with a PlayStation controller instead. Oh yeah, and there's no checkpoint there, is there? For some reason. Normally I just run there, but even if you're holding down the run button, you like stop running every few seconds. I think it's like supposed to be some kind of like stamina thing, but there's no visual indication of it. I don't remember if it's like that in the HD version, but it is like that in the Wii version as well, and it's really annoying. The Wii version is much worse about running though, because the Wii version, and I cannot comprehend why, the Wii version decided that the run button, it's not a button at all actually. You double tap forward on the left, or the nunchuck analog stick. Like, you just like hit forward twice. The problem with this means that if you start running, you can't stop running. So like, you have to actually like fully stop, stand still, or start jumping if you want to like reload or change weapons, because otherwise you'll be stuck in sprint. Because you can't just like let go of the run button. There is no run button. You pressed forward twice, you're running now. That's the version I normally run. It's the only control issue I have with the Wii version. Except for maybe the motion controls. But that's its own issue, and it's a Wii. The motion controls are actually pretty lenient for the most part, but like, you flick the Wii remote to chuck a grenade, I think, and you flick the nunchuck for melee attacks. It might be reversed, it's one of the two. And I don't know, it's just kind of odd. Because like, there's no other real motion controls except for the balancing minigame when you walk over tight and narrow paths, which just makes the ones that the stuff that's there stand out more. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna remember to jump this time. Actually, I'm gonna do this. This might be a bad idea, but I think it might lure them to run around. It did not. Fuck it, let's kill them if it's safe. Oh god, I did a jumping reload to use to the Wii version. Oh, it's actually working out fine. Oh god. Save frame rate drop. I'm gonna walk through a tree trunk here, but I wanna find out what's here. Shotgun. Okay. Oh god. I would love to see like this game remastered, the good version. The good version of this remastered, but like... Oh, the audio glitch again. Oh, that's beautiful. Maybe I should lower the volume of the game more. It's gonna be like that. I'm just gonna put it, because like, it's probably fine. I think there's a turret section ahead, and then there's the volcano level. Oh shit. Oh god. Sound. Where's the turret? Is there no turret section here? No, I can see the turret. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, thank fuck. No, it's back. Oh god. The frame rate. Oh my lord, this is bad. You know, playing this version, I am starting to understand the low scoring reviews. I've seen some people give this game a bit more. If you played this version, yeah, I can't defend this version on any level. This shouldn't exist. I will say though, they look very different, but the Red Deinonychus models, not bad. Actually quite good. And I know how Spike the Spinosaurus looks like in the PS2 version. I've shown it on Twitter before. Because for the longest time, all I knew about the PS2 version was what Spike looked like. Because I've seen screenshots of Spike, and I was amazed at how incredibly ugly the PS2 version was. I hope we get there. Come on. God, the overheating on this turret on top of the terrible aim, and it has like recoil. Like it goes up as you shoot, which, considering how bad the aiming is in this version, yeah, it is. This is not good. I will say, I might run this again. Probably not on stream though.
Where you at, man?
I'm here. I just shot myself some
I
ugly.
can't use the down. Oh, there we go.
There's a narrow passage up ahead leading towards the volcano. That's where you're headed.
You want me to head to the volcano? Are you freaking crazy?
Yeah, I know, but it's the quickest way to the camp. You gotta trust me on this one.
Trust you? Oh, okay. That path is shorter. Oh god, I wonder what the lava looks like. It certainly is not going to have a nice glow to it. They can fake that with a nice texture though. It's not impossible.
A volcano. He wants me to walk toward the large, bubbling, smoking volcano. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh god, slow down. Okay, I think there's 3 enemies normally there, but that's fine. It's also interesting. It has a very different saving message. I wonder, did Sony have a rule that you have to show a memory card if you're saving to memory card? Because on all the other versions, it just says saving checkpoint, but all the other versions obviously save to hard drive. Or storage memory. Internal storage, that's the word I was looking for. So I don't see why else they would change it to that saving icon with a memory card on. Yeah, I feel like all the dialogue that you can't skip in this game I have heard 100 times by now. So that's why I was doing the whole bit about, you want me to head towards the volcano? Are you freaking crazy? But then the PS2 cut me off because the levels are shorter. The only thing merciful about the PS2 version, the levels are shorter. But to be fair, this isn't looking... Oh, thank fuck. I was really sure I was gonna die there. Oh my god! I don't know why the QTEs are so much... Nope. No. Are so much worse on the PS2 version, because I've played the other versions and they're not that bad. Like, yeah, you do instantly die if you failed them, but, like... Oh, at least we got a checkpoint. Why do I have a shotgun up and not the best weapon outside of the jackhammer? Yeah, another thing the Wii version doesn't have, I think, it doesn't have the plasma rifle. So when you finish the normal mode on the HD version, you get a plasma rifle you can use in the hard mode. Like, you start with, I'm sorry about the birds outside being annoying. But as far as I can tell, that doesn't happen in the Wii version, or if it does, it doesn't tell you. Because I have played through the Wii version's normal mode, like,
Concentrate, Dylan.
many times
Keep
now.
moving.
And, yeah, it does not at all tell you that you unlocked a new weapon afterwards, which the HD version does. What it does unlock is the survival mode, which I have not bothered with. It's literally just to survive as long as you can. The world record for that is 81 minutes, I think. Again, PS3 version. There's only like one other runner of this game that I have ever seen. It's a Japanese runner on the PS3 version. Or, well, I think a Japanese runner. Because I haven't actually, like, looked into them or anything. But they wrote in Japanese in their YouTube description. So, I'm not sure why you would do that on a Jurassic the Hunted speedrun if you aren't Japanese, but I could be wrong. To be fair, all the 2D elements look worse because it's an emulator, because I am running this in a higher resolution, because I'm running it at full screen on my desktop PC. So it probably looks better in its original resolution and without like the blurring of the texture filter and stuff like that. But that is like,
Smell as bad as you look.
I mean, not that this version of the game has much quality to it, but I'm guessing that's it. Second Euroraptor fight. Second out of 3 Euroraptor fights. There's 2 Euroraptors this time. Where's the other one? There it is. Ow. I do actually kind of like the whole orange glow that they have in the adrenaline mode. I think I might actually, like, color-wise, I prefer that to the HD and Wii version, but
What have you got me into,
the actual effect looks nicer in the HD and Wii version. I think it was only glowing because I was using the adrenaline mode. Oh, there we go. Lost Castaways, that's the short level that I thought Vortex Zero was. yeah, so this is one of the levels that on the 360 version is all bugged out, because, or rather on the 360 emulator it's all bugged out, because like the entire level is just glowing with like this big bloom that completely covers the screen and it gets all white. You can watch my casual playthrough from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago exactly, I think, actually. If you want to see what it looks like. We did finish it. Like, we finished the game in one sitting. It took about 3 hours. And we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Because I genuinely do like this game a lot when it's not the PS2 version. I wonder if the crossbow is here. Yep, we're not gonna pick that up. The crossbow has explosive bolts, like in Turok. And well, I've already talked about how I don't trust grenades in this game, because I will often die when I use them. So, yeah, explosive bolts, much the same. It is a pretty powerful weapon, but it's actually not that useful towards the bosses, which is what I primarily focus which weapons I have for. And considering the PS2 version only lets you carry 2 weapons instead of 4, yeah, definitely no crossbow. I'm already not sure what I'm gonna do about some of the other weapons now that I can only carry 2. I'd have to switch up my favorite assault rifle, but I don't want to. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hello? There we go. Hey! That level was actually faster. 4 seconds faster than the Wii version. On my best time, too. That's something. The shortest level that isn't cut down in length on the PS2 version is faster. Oh god. Yeah, okay, time to decide. Do I keep my assault rifle or shotgun? I will get a new shotgun when I get to the caves, actually. Oh, wait, what? There's no machine gun here. Okay. Never mind, I guess I don't have to decide. Game decided for me. Just like it did with the shotgun when I wanted a shotgun. The PS2 version is odd. Like, just the strange choice of differences. So this is the Pteranodon level. It's Pteranodon, right? Pteranodon? Is it Pteranodon or Pteranodon? I hate, like, not knowing how things are pronounced, because I've only read them my entire life and never had to actually say them, because I don't have anyone to talk dinosaurs with. Like, I've only just started learning how dinosaur terms and names are pronounced because I'm watching Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong. Well, I've watched all of them already, but yeah, like like that's why I know it's Deinonychus, I think, and not no, it's Deinonychus. It's Deinonychus. It's not Deinonychus, because that's what I said the first time. It seems the region health is catching up a bit faster in this version, although it could be in my imagination. Oh, there's no oh no, there they are. I was gonna say there are no Magnum. Is it it's a black power rifle here? No, it's not. There's no Dilophosaurus on this level in the PS2 version, but I'm guessing they come here. Oh, there they are. Oh god, frame rate. So that's an interesting difference. In the PS2 version, I had to kill this Dilophosaurus because the frame rate is too bad otherwise. Normally I kill that Dilophosaurus just because it makes it easier to run forward. I don't kill the ones to the right. And sometimes I try to be brave and I just run forward and I sometimes die. But yeah, PS2 version, it was like, cannot handle, we're rendering 3 dinosaurs now, please kill one of them. Alright, the third of 4 hold the fort sections. And I don't have the big powerful super machine gun. That's comforting. C4. At least I have my favorite machine gun, that's something. Normally you would get like one of those big, like actually carrying a chain of bullets off the rifle machine guns. You know, the ones like the Rambo uses in Rambo 3. You normally get one of those. I don't remember what it's actually called. It's also in Counter-Strike. You will get that, and it has like 100 shots per reload, which is really good. It is the weapon with the most ammo in the game that you can actively use without reloading. M60, yes, that's it. Oh god! Not only can you not see the muzzle flare, I couldn't even see my animation for the gun because it was so laggy. Okay, slowdown time. Because it makes it easier to aim with the frame rate drop. Oh yeah, I guess I should repair. Oh! No! Oh, thank fuck. Okay, where are you? Oh no, I hit the button on the reload. Oh shit. God. I really want them to re-release this game, but no one cares about this game except me. So, that's just not gonna happen. Although I'm gonna keep pestering Activision about it, because I mean, they got nothing better to do. If they can release a fucking bullshit Call of Duty game every year, they can give me one, no. They can give me like one Dinosaur game. But I would love for it to get re-released. Like, it doesn't have to be remastered or anything, but like a PC version, please. Like, surely you can do that. Hell, considering it's a multi-platform game, surely it was developed on a PC. Like, yes, optimization is still gonna be an important part, and you have to do that. But like, come on. So if I could play this with like its proper FPS controls on PC, good frame rate, all the features, nice loading times because I have an SSD, it would be the best. Actually, that was one of the nice things about the 360 version, because we played the 360 emulator obviously doesn't need to bother with disk speed because it just runs off hard drive. Doesn't even need to emulate a virtual disk or anything. So we actually had like almost instant loading times on the 360 version. And I will say this is gonna be overconfident of me, but if I could play the HD version genuinely, that is to say, either if I get the PS3 copy or if I get a Xbox One, because Xbox One can play North American Xbox 360 games even if you have a European one. At least I'm told it can. Wait, I haven't actually checked if Jurassic the Hunter is backwards compatible. Maybe I should check that first before I consider that. But yeah, if I did any of those things, I am actually pretty confident I can beat the world record. Because I have watched the world record, and while the person playing it is a very good player, and the run has no deaths, and all of my runs have deaths in them, I have compared our times, and if I were to do a deathless run and not have to deal with the longer loading times of the Wii version and the smaller damage output of the Wii version, I should, according to my math, be faster than the world record. And I want that so badly. I want to be able to say that I'm the world record holder in a game no one cares about. I might have to get the PS3 version. Probably my PS3 is really old. Like, doesn't really like work that well anymore. So maybe I should like probably get a PS3 as well if I do that. But that's the problem. I don't even have an income right now, apart from my Patreon. So like, I can't really go buying consoles, even if they're secondhand and cheap. So that's gonna have to be a future project. And until then, I just gonna have to. I forgot to pick up ammo. Should be fine. I have a shotgun. Until then, I will just have to deal with the Wii version and emulator, which I like. I like the Wii version. It's a nice version. There we go. Tyrant King. T-Rex time. I wonder if the T-Rexes have different colors in the PS2 version. They don't in the Wii version. That is the only like change to the T-Rex boss fight. Oh god, I forgot it's a turret section on the PS2. Okay, you know, I gotta be honest. That's not a bad 3D model. It might actually be identical to the Wii one. So here's how this boss fight works. This normally takes the exact same amount of time every time I do it on the Wii version, and it's the same time as the world record holder on the 360 version. Actually, I'm 2 seconds faster, but that's not important. Basically, you shoot down these pteranodons and to build up your adrenaline meter. Then pop, 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 you wait until Tix is close, and then you just fill it with lead. And the reason you wait until it's close is because otherwise you will do too much damage to it, and it will start retreating before it has gotten to you. And that means you don't get to do all the damage. See, now I took half that health bar. So I can go back to just casually shooting down pteranodons. Oh my god, they got a bit close. Of course, the problem with this section is that you also have to like be careful so you don't overheat your gun. So I have to like just sort of take little opportunities like this. Oh yeah, I should also mention, on the 360 version you can find pickups to improve your turrets when you get to them. It's really strange. I think I only found one of them in my casual run of the 360 version. Where are you? There you are. But they're not in the Wii and PS2 version. So that's another thing that makes some of these levels take longer on the Wii version compared to the HD version. Oh, am I gonna get him on the first one? No, 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 no. Oh, I almost actually got the T-Rex in two. That's pretty hard to do. Okay, now I gotta be careful. I'm just gonna shoot the ones that get close. You don't want to activate adrenaline mode when you kill the T-Rex, although it can cause some really funny ragdoll bugs. Because when you kill the T-Rex, a cutscene will play, and if you are in... Oh my god! If you are in the slow-mo mode when you kill the T-Rex and the cutscene play, you will be stuck in the slowdown mode when the second T-Rex arrives. The T-Rex is red! Okay, so in the HD version, it's a brown and a green T-Rex. I believe this is a reference to the Lost World Jurassic Park. Because there is a green and brown T-Rex, or red T-Rex, depending on how you consider the color. Really, it's between brown and red. Yeah, the two T-Rexes in the Lost World, brown and green. They are in this version as well, as you can see. In the Wii version, they're both green, and I never understood why. Because it's the only enemy difference in the Wii version. And this version doesn't have the green Deinonychuses. watch. Cannot get it right. This one doesn't have the green Deinonychus, but it has the red T-Rex. That is fascinating. That makes me wonder. So there's actually 2 Wii versions, and I have both. There's the original Jurassic the Hunted from 2009, which came out at the same time as all the other versions. And then a year later, Activision just re-released the game again, but under a different name. And this time it's called Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, and it came with the Top Shot accessory, which was one of these big Wii rifles that you could put your Wiimote into. It's the same game. Like, I haven't played through Top Shot, but I've played the first half of it, basically. And it's the same game. There are some very minor differences. There's a different HUD, different heads-up display. There's like a green outline on beneath like your objective and your ammo, which you don't have in the other versions. Also, your ammo is in the lower right instead of the lower left. So like, oh, no cutscene. There we go. But that's the only like in-game differences when you play through
Dylan, are you there?
the regular game. But then, oh god, this is gonna be a really painful level with this aim, because this is the scorpion level. There's 2 levels with a bunch of scorpions in them. This is the first one, and the second one is actually the second to last level. And
I really hate bugs.
yeah, you can take out the scorpions with 1 hit of the shotgun, and also these spores that can damage you. You can also take those out, as long as you're not too close. Which is why you really want the shotgun here, because even if you don't like using the shotgun against the dinosaurs, which is fair, it's not the best shotgun, it's an okay shotgun. Here's like the level where, I'm pretty sure they even have a shotgun here, yeah. They have like several shotguns in these levels. If you don't have the shotgun, they're just basically yelling at you, take the shotgun. Yeah, it's green fog. Oh god. Somehow that spore didn't explode. I'm gonna take that as good sign.
Come in, Dylan. Do you copy?
Damn it! Don't do.
I don't remember that cutscene from the regular version. The curious be that I skip it faster on the Wii version. Oh yeah, there was actually there was another cutscene. There's been a few cutscenes that are not in this version. So in the first level, you get to see a bunch of Brachiosauruses. I think it's Brachiosauruses. They don't actually say, but it is some kind of sauropod, and I'm pretty sure it's a Brachiosaurus because this game has a lot of Jurassic Park references. It's also why I think the T-Rexes are the Lost World reference. We'll get to that later. And that's not in this version. And also, after the whole Pteranodon section, where I ran on the bridges between the trees, there's also gonna be a Brachiosaurus that appears and just like sort of sticks its head in and it's like, hi, I'm here. And Dylan, the main character, is like, whoa, you're big, or something. And I don't know what he says because I always skip the cutscene. But that wasn't in this version. So I guess they don't have the Brachiosaurus model. Speaking of things that are strangely absent, so there's the Wii 360 and PS3 versions, so all the other versions have the same title screen, right? It's just this nice little like jungle scene and like different dinosaurs come walking through it. And honestly, the first time I saw it, I thought it was like in-game. Like I thought it was like being rendered in-game. But it's actually big video. It's just really like without like any artifacting on it, like it's just really nice quality. So it looks the same on like all the versions, even on the Wii version. I mean, it's technically lower resolution, but it looks good. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But so it's just an FMV, right? Right. Well, it's several FMVs for the different dinosaurs that can appear and randomized stuff. The PS2 version doesn't have it, which is strange, because it's just playing an FMV. The PS2 can play FMVs just fine. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I don't know the context, but yes, support Andrew on Patreon. Yes, please do if you can. Do not feel obligated to do so. There's not much bonus if you do. You get earlier updates on my video game development stuff, but that's about it. But it would be really helpful until I can secure an income again. Oh yeah, the gun animations are the same, I think. Like, they've actually, like performance issues aside, they have done a really good job of, like, maintaining most of the same stuff. Like, if the game didn't struggle so much whenever there's multiple enemies on screen, I would probably say that it's like a completely passable job of taking, you know, an HD game in 2009 well past the PS2's prime and putting it on the PS2. But sadly, the frame rate troubles and some of the input issues kind of ruins it. And just some of the strange things that are not in the game. But yeah, I forgot to finish my Top Shot thought earlier. I've been wondering if, like, the Top Shot version has any at all, like, differences from, like, what's been cut from the HD version. And now that I've seen the PS2 version, they have the red T-Rex, it makes me wonder if Top Shot maybe adds the red T-Rex back into the Wii version. Because it's been a year later, and the game is bigger. It's like 20 megabytes bigger or something, which, you know, a texture file is not going to be 20 megabytes for a Wii game, so that could be part of that. Now, what probably takes up the additional space is the shooting gallery mode, which was added as part of the Top Shot label. Because the Top Shot label was all about, like, target practicing and stuff. There's like, another one called Top Shot Arcade, and that game is, like, literally just, hey, target practice, use your Top Shot accessory with your Wii remote and nunchuck and shoot stuff. So they put in a shooting gallery mode in Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, the re-release of Jurassic the Hunted, which is gonna reload my shotgun while I'm running away from these scorpions. Which is just like little shooting minigames. That's the only new content, I think, in Top Shot version, but could there be another texture for the T-Rex? Who knows, maybe. So these sections in the cave are interesting because you don't actually have to kill all the enemies. You have to kill a certain amount of enemies. For a while I thought it was timed, but I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not timed, and it's just based on how many enemies you killed. And after a while, after you kill a certain number of enemies, you will get teleported back out through the time vortex thing. Oh yeah, for those who have not seen the non-speedrun version, even though I would hardly call this a speedrun after how bad the PS2 run is going, we're just falling through the level. That wasn't supposed to happen, or at least doesn't happen in the other versions. But hey, we survived. Here's the plot. We were, like 50 years ago, a special cool scientist disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle, and suddenly we found like a signal from the boat that disappeared. So we went with his daughter to go search for him. And when we got there, a bunch of portals opened up above the Bermuda Triangle, and we fell into them. Kind of jumped right into them, actually. And oh god! And it turns out they're time vortex holes that takes us back to the late Cretaceous. Because of course. And that's where we are now. And it turns out the reason for this is because a Nazi submarine was having a time vortex engine. Oh, finally. Yeah, let's replace the shotgun. I'm not gonna need the shotgun for a while anyway. yeah, this Nazi submarine in World War II had this thing called a time vortex engine, and then it's like they accidentally activated it and teleported themselves into well, yeah, the late Cretaceous, just like us, and caused like a bunch of time rifts that are now still continuing. All these years later. Now, all the Nazis are dead. There's no Nazis in this game. They were all eaten by the dinosaurs. But we just went to find a Nazi submarine in that cave God damn, you scared the shit out of me. To help with trying to get us back home. That's the story. Whoa, whoa!
Fat lizard.
Can't believe I forgot. That's Spike. Terribly ugly 3D model. It's ugly in the Wii version as well, to be honest. It looks great in the HD version, but it's even worse on the PS2 version. Oh, this surprises me. First of all, I have died to those. If you watch my first speedrun on the Wii version, I just ran right into them and died. There's a missing Packy in the first level. That's in there in all the other versions, but in the PC version, it's just like a pair of ribs instead. And normally, you stop by that, and Dylan's like, that looks like a dinosaur. And it's not in the PS2 version. It's just strangely missing. This is gonna be a hard boss fight with the frame rate issues. Whew. Yes, I know, Spike has a weak spot on his stomach. I know. Okay. Oh god. This is such an ugly 3D model. Like, kudos for getting a boss of this size to work on the PS2. But it's not pretty. Looks great though in the HD version. Like, it's a really good Spinosaurus model if you ignore the very, very, very scientifically inaccurate elements of it. Because, I mean, to be fair, we were very scientifically inaccurate about the Spinosaurus back in 2009, so I don't think it's entirely the game's fault. But it's also very much based on Jurassic Park 3's Spinosaurus, which is also inaccurate in a variety of ways. But it's still an awesome Spinosaurus. My favorite dinosaur, if you weren't aware. This one is named Spike. And, oh, yeah, this happens sometimes. No, okay. Please reload. We will die if Spike carries us too far, but we can shoot... Oh, you're kidding me. We can shoot on the wound on the stomach and get dropped. Did we do it? Yeah, I survived. Nice. Spike does regain some health if you do that, but it's actually pretty effective because it does like you do some damage. You still do like genuine damage during the section you're being carried. It's just that after the carrying section, Spike gets back some health. So if you take down the health all the way, you will have probably like ended up with a better situation than you had before. Did I not hit a single time there? There we go. As you can see, now I took the health down to 0 and it's up at the middle instead. I've never been carried twice in a match before. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh my god, 3 times? God, they've just made this fight impossible, because normally you have 4 weapons you can switch between, so you don't have to stand and reload all the time. Okay, I'm gonna try and reload. But yeah, as I mentioned, this game likes Jurassic Park. It likes the Jurassic Park sequels, which, if you know me, makes me very happy. And there's actually there's a cutscene after this that's a sort of recreation of the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus versus T-Rex fight, which I think is like one of the greatest moments in cinema. So even though this is a speedrun, and normally I skip all the cutscenes except the final one, we are gonna watch that because I've never seen the PS2 version of that cutscene, and I'm very curious. And this run is already so fucking bad that it doesn't really matter now, does it? Well, the life bar starts at I think it starts at where you are, but you can hit the oh shit. You can continuously hit the weak point on Spike, and because of that you do a lot of damage, but afterwards Spike will regain half a health bar. So if you are above half a health bar, okay, we're gonna watch this even though it goes against speedrun. Green T-Rex, beige grayish Spinosaurus is Jurassic Park 3. Oh, snap the neck. And now Spike is fed for the day. We're gonna skip the cutscene. Are you sure it wasn't half? It looked half to me. I could be wrong. And normally I don't get carried at all. Oh, right. Raptor fight. We're actually almost done with the game. It's been some rough patches, but most of them were in the early game, so it's not been too bad. Oh god. So yeah, now we fight 4 Raptors. Now thankfully, if you don't run ahead, you can take them 2 at a time. I want to figure out a way to reliably fight all 4 at once, but I have yet to do that. Maybe if you have a full light machine gun clip, you can maybe take out 2 in like a running way. They want you to use the crossbow here, and I'm just like, no, not the explosions. Explosions are bad. I used grenades in the final boss fight, but that's because I can safely stand at a distance and do it. And yeah, here comes 2 more. Problem with the light machine gun is the very slow reload. And apparently it's just called a light machine gun. I thought they had like actual model names, but I don't know. Maybe that's a PS2 difference, or I just mistook it for something else. It might have been Trespass. I was thinking of Trespasser. Oh my fucking god! I can't believe I died on this terrible level. This level isn't even hard. It's just a Raptor level. Raptor's the first boss you fight. It's just the same boss times 4. God damn it. Okay, but I am gonna reload this instantly this time. Wow. Not wondering why I'm not firing at the head. Bad PS2 aiming, mainly, but also because the rib cages in the glowing rib cage part is also a weak point, so I do bigger damage to the body. I think you do even more damage if you hit the brain. That's at least how I understood it in the Wii version, but it's really hard when the aim is this bad. For those who missed the start, I have turned off aim assist because aim assist would constantly just snap me to dinosaurs when I didn't want to. But even though you have aim assist turned off, it still does that a little bit, and it's like you don't really have smooth aiming. It's like very it's very like jittery, like you get stuck as you try and look around. So the aiming is really, really bad. Okay, 2 levels left. Trilobites, which you never actually see any. I don't think. Are there trilobites in this level? Like, I know of that loading screen because I actually ripped all the loading screens from the PS3 version. But thinking about it now. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to my favorite machine gun now. Because we have the ESD P206, which is, I believe, Louise will correct me if I'm wrong, a
This is Sabrina.
Sabrina normally sound like that? Might just be a PS2 audio sounding a bit off. Whoa! Whoa, that was fast. This is the most powerful weapon in the game, except for the plasma rifle. Some will argue that the rocket launcher is stronger, but I hate the rocket launcher. I don't trust it. It explodes. And honestly, the world record holding HD version also doesn't trust the rocket launcher. So you know what? No. No random game fact walkthrough rider. The rocket launcher is not the best weapon in the game. But yeah, so this weapon is really powerful. It just, when it hits, it's really powerful, but apparently dinosaurs can pass through walls, but I cannot shoot through not walls. Yeah, this is the last hold the fort section. It's the fourth and final one, and this model that we're holding is actually kind of reused from earlier. It's just been extended out a bit. But like this section right here is the same. And then they just sort of like extended it a bit. After this there's a cave section, and after the cave section it's the final boss, which is Spike again. So we didn't kill Spike. Remember the other walkthrough? The Trespasser walkthrough? That was like, oh, the best weapon in the game is the special trank rifle from the Lost World. And I like blasted a T-Rex with 5 shots and nothing happened. I don't know if that was like a bug, or if you can't trank the T-Rex, which is odd because that's what they used the rifle for in the Lost World, with 1 shot. Or if it was just the fact that the T-Rexes are coded to only die from like extreme amounts of damage, which you can only inflict either by having infinite ammo or using the toxic rifle from the Lost World novel. But yeah. God, Trespasser. Actually, it's kind of funny. Before I tried to speedrun this, I was gonna try and speedrun Trespasser. I was watching. There are quite a few people who have run Trespasser, and there's 2 categories of Trespasser. One that's basically glitchless, although you can't really do glitchless with Trespasser because it's Trespasser. But it's basically like, oh, you don't get to use the hover glitch, which is that you pick up things beneath you and just sort of fly above the level and then exit the level. And then there's a regular one which you don't do. So there's the version where you can do that, and there's the version where you're not allowed to do that, basically. And the version where you're not allowed to do that is very strict on no hovering at all, even if it's just like, oh, you accidentally made this box float for a bit, and as such you were able to jump higher here. You have now hovered. Like, they're very strict on that because, I don't know, I guess they just want to make sure that that they have like specific rules, so that there's no ambiguity to it, and it's just like, no, this is hovering, you can tell it's hovering. Sorry, you go in the other category now. And to be fair, there's not that much time between the hoverless and the hover world record, so, which I find strange, but I guess it's because hovering is actually really slow. It's safe, but it's really slow. But yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna do the hover version of it because I realized the alternative is, oh my god, I died on this in my PB on the Wii version. I think it was on my PB that I died here. It might actually been my second best time now that I think about it. I died right here. I fell off. Because I couldn't tell I wasn't on top of it. Because there's no real indication other than the camera seems to be upright on the thing that the game considers the top. I thought it was supposed to be a red. Deinonychus, not the Velociraptor. Oh well, that's fine. Maybe I'm thinking of the next room. Anyway, I was gonna do the hover trespass run, and I was like, okay, cool. Are there any guides for how to hover, how to speedrun Trespasser? Nope. No one's written a guide. And the forums for it haven't been active for like 4 years. Maybe longer. I don't remember how long it was exactly. So I was like, okay, well, that's not good. So I was like, oh, well, I can just watch the speedruns. I'm sure I can figure it out if I watch the speedruns. So I started watching the speedruns, and it seems very simple. They walk up right at the start of the game, they walk up to the wing of the plane that crashes from the water, they put it a bit closer so it doesn't sink into the water, they stand on it, they grab onto it, and they start jumping. You can tell from the jumping sounds, because Anne goes, huh, 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 every time you jump, and they just start flying. And they fly to the end of the level. And that's it. So I'm like, oh. I guess it's just jumping.
Dylan, you there? Where are you?
I'm here, but I have no idea where. I've come across some old relics and other junk. I think they're from the Civil War.
Okay, I know where that is. There's a couple of caves around that area. Look for a tunnel leading into the surface. That'll lead you right into camp.
Oh, well. I love that line. Where Dylan's like, I don't know where I am. There's a bunch of relics. I think they're from the Civil War, and like, we've not seen anything from the Civil War before this, except maybe the black powder rifle. I think that was more like World War I. Perfectly on. I don't have the ammo. Oh shit! Is there no ammo here? See, this is why you have 4 weapons in the regular version. There's gotta be a weapon here somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I have grenades. As long as they pull together, I can miss. But yeah, he's like, I think they're from the Civil War, and she's just like, oh yeah, I know where that is. Like in the most like casual, just not giving a fuck tone she possibly could use. I love it. Like, I love how silly this game is. And it knows that it's silly too. Like, I mean, it's a game about dinosaur time vortex portals from Nazi technology. So, you know, they were right when they know exactly where the humor should be. Oh my fucking god! They really just didn't put any kind of like. There we go. What's that sound? Sounds like a baby. Like a very, very tormented baby. But a baby. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Final boss time. I don't know, we're actually not that far behind considering how terrible the start went. Okay. Can I not skip? Oh, I have to wait for the saving icon to disappear. There we go. Oh, whoa, this looks different. Okay, no, now I can tell where I am. Okay, reload. Okay, so hopefully this works the same way as it does on the regular version. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure that Spike wasn't gonna go attack me, because there we go. Now Spike's attacking me. Whoa! I just fell through before. That's not good. There's actually a rocket launcher you can pick up here, but I refuse. I have tried using the rocket launcher on multiple versions of this game, and it's just not good. Even when it hits, it's just not good. You're better off just doing little tosses of grenades and then using the jackhammer. Come on, Spike. Stick your head through. There we go. Nope. Okay, now. It's actually pretty hard to die here, but if Spike knocks down the door, it's a failure. So that's basically where it's basically a time thing. You have to, it's a time management thing, but also you need to keep Spike's attention on you kind of thing. Okay, time to go pick up new ammo. I put the sensitivity up to 5 and it's still this slow to turn around. You don't turn around too much outside of the hold the fort levels, which I guess this is also a hold the fort level in a way. But, yeah. Oh, no! Hey look, the Brachiosauruses that don't appear in the PS2 version. This is why I hate the grenades. They are always treacherous. The reason I'm reloading both weapons, even though I mainly use this one, is just in case I notice that it's not much health left on Spike, I can focus on using the other weapon. Trying to get some hits on the brain, but it's hard. It's not at all hard in the Wii version. Well, it is when you're really close, but it's because you're really close. Because of the aiming. Okay, but sorry, I was reading the chat there and I just kept firing in case Spike's head was left there. Okay. Actually, we can use this. We can use one clip of this. Okay, now we're gonna try and— no! Another Rock just stands there with a shotgun. Oh yeah, Rock. I guess I haven't really. He was the one that told us to go into the volcano. He's a Navy SEALs person that we brought to the operation. No. I think my time on the Wii version of this boss fight in my best run is like 1 minute and 50 seconds, which should tell you how frustrating this is. Okay. So there, you notice that the brain disappeared. That means I've done so much damage to the brain now that I've maxed out my bonus damage for this section of the adrenaline mode. At least I think that's the thing is, like, they never actually explained the adrenaline mode quite well, but it always happens after a few hits. So that's what I understand it as. Almost there. Yeah, you actually don't get to 0 health on Spike here either, for reasons that will become aware. There we go. There there we go. 1:42:05. That's a terrible fucking time.
Did we make it?
I'd say that's a pretty good sign.
Race ya.
Damn it, we'll die out here before anyone knows we're back. All my father's work wasted. The world has to know.
Hey, look on the bright side.
Nah, I got
I got
nothing.
nothing.
We're screwed. That's a spike normally looks.
Hey, you guys need a ride or something?
Father, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, Sabrina, you know I wouldn't rest until I could see you again.
Hell of a hood ornament you got there, buddy.
You like it? We thought it would be best to bring back some proof. Plus,
I mean,
the
this
good
game is
doctor
great.
has some
Like the
great
PS2 version
recipes
is
for roasted
terrible.
dinosaur.
With
It
a
was
real
actually, it doesn't
dinosaur
actually
and
have
the time vortex
that
engine,
much
they'll
cut
have to
from
believe
it.
us. But Father, how did
Like,
you
it
get
does
the
have
TVE working again?
cut
And
down
to
stuff,
arrive
and
almost
it
at the
does
same
have some
moment
smaller
we
levels.
did. It's just
But
amazing.
I expected more things to be
It
cut,
was
actually.
simple, really. Once Rock took care of our friend
If it
here,
wasn't for the
it was
performance
merely a matter of
issues
reconfiguring
and the
the
very
TVE
slow
to
loading
repeat the
times,
same quantum wave pattern as when we sent you two back.
I think maybe it wouldn't be
Granted,
too much
it
longer
took
than
us
my
almost
normal
a
run.
year to get it right.
Well, you know,
You haven't been
ignoring all the
waiting
ways
long,
that I
have you?
performed terribly
You
and
got here
died,
just
but
in time.
that's
Just
in part due
time.
to the
So, what do we do
performance
about gas for
issues.
this boat? Does it even
The
still
Wii
work?
version is much cooler,
Guys,
and honestly, the HD version is beautiful. And yeah, Spike is still alive. Oh wow, this version doesn't even have the survival mode, unless it's in the level selection. No, it's not. Oh wow. Huh. That's interesting. Does have statistics. Dinosaurs killed with melee attacks? 0. That's what it says on all my runs. I can't imagine it's from emulating it. PS2 emulation is pretty stable. So, yeah. Jurassic the Hunter was actually one of the working titles for this game. First it was just Jurassic Hunter, then Jurassic the Hunter, and then Jurassic the Hunted. And then of course it was re-released as Top Shot, Dinosaur Hunter. What time is it? 04:57. Would people be up for a proper speedrun of the Wii version? Takes almost exactly an hour. If I beat my PB, it does take an hour. Because if people are up for watching that, I'm willing to run it one more time, because I kind of want to like just wash off this PS2 version. But if people feel like it's late, then I will leave that for another time. You up for it? Alright, well, let's do that then. I mean, there's no real reason for me to cut this into two separate streams, so I guess we'll just continue. First I want to check though, is the plasma rifle in the PS2 version? Before I do that, I'm gonna do a save state. So if I ever want to play the level select mode, I won't lose it. Nope, there's no hard mode in this game. That is interesting. There just straight up isn't one. That is very odd. Very, very odd. Huh. Yeah, that's very strange. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna set up the Wii version. Well, set up. I already have it set up for recording. I'm just gonna have to rearrange the layout a little bit. see. If people want to get like go get something to drink, go to the bathroom, or anything like that, then this would be a good time to do it because I'm gonna do those things as well. But not well. Do it yourself. Oh. See, that's accurate. Do I need to change anything about the controls? I don't think so. Let's do the Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter one, just because I haven't run that one officially. It's the same game, but, you know, just funny. Do something a little different. Edit layout. I'm gonna change it to the horizontal layout for this, because I think that looks better for widescreen games. We're gonna lower the amount of splits visible, because otherwise it won't be readable. Gonna up the size of the title again. Okay, and I'm gonna change so it says Wait, why does it look like that? That's not what it normally looks like. This is my 6th attempt at running the game. There we go, much better. Yeah, I will upload these runs as separate runs on my Andrea Runs channel. If you want to watch them there, you can. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna split them into separate runs first, which won't take too long to do. Game. Looks about right. I think I will center it. Let's see. Oh god, this is not gonna be visible anywhere, is it? Well, I don't need to have this thing visible because my PP will already say on the thing. Restart. You've beaten some of your best times. No, I have not. Even if I did. Wait, no, one level was 2 seconds faster on the PS2 version, actually. That's true. I'm not gonna update that. No, definitely not. There we go. Wait, 1 minute 03:41? Did I write the wrong time? When I uploaded my YouTube version? Because I wrote 1:05. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm faster than I thought I was. Maybe it's only in the thumbnail that I've done that wrong. Hopefully it's only in the thumbnail that I've done that wrong. Oh yeah, awesome. It would be great. Oh yeah, here you can see the cool FMVs that's missing in the PS2 version. It would be great if you can subscribe to the the Andrea Runs channel. Like that's normally where I put up my speedruns, but I couldn't do a stream there because you need to like validate your account for streaming, and that takes 24 hours. So that's a thing. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna run. So enjoy the dinosaurs while we wait. Okay, I am back. Let's see, just gonna do a quick check. Right. Yeah, that looks right. Mm-hmm. What game? Oh yeah. That is what I normally have. I killed 0 scorpions last time? That's impossible, you have to get... Oh, this is probably from a reset run that I didn't finish. Oh right, yeah, because this is Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, not Jurassic the Hunted, so I haven't finished this yet. 69, nice. Okay, yeah, this is the shooting gallery mode that I mentioned. Okay. Okay, let's go then. There, we're off. Oh yeah, we're gonna have subtitles for dialogue now, so that's nice. For a little dialogue that we will actually listen to. So one of the tricky things about the Wii version is, you know, it's a Wii game. So you have the crosshair, like, always sort of visible like this, except when you're running. As I mentioned, you run by double tapping the analog stick forward, which is not a great way to run, but that's how it works. You lose the aim, which means you can't see how far you need to move the crosshair to actually turn. Which can be really annoying at times. Now this first QTE here is actually always the same button. And it is the button you pick something up with, in this case, the A button. After that, they randomize the QTEs, but that's first time, always the same one. So that's very reliable. So if you never get any more QTEs, you don't have to worry about the randomizing. There's the packy that was missing in the PS2 version. There's just a rip cage here in the PS2 version. So I have double tapped the analog stick to run here, but I can only run in short sprints, and then I stop doing it. We saw that in the PS2 version as well, so it's something that happens in all versions. But it is, in my opinion, it happens more in the Wii version. I don't know if that's just me, if that's just my imagination, or if that's actually true. So, depending on how you feel about Wii motion controls, this is either the best version or the worst version to play. Personally, I actually really dig Wii Remote targeting controls like this. But yeah, it's much prettier than the PS2 version, isn't it? Like, it actually looks pretty decent, apart from Spike. Spike is still ugly. Spike only looks good in the HD version. Yeah, like, it looks pretty decent. Oh yeah, here you can see that the Dinosaurs are actually like red, and not just like grey with some red spots. It's a little green bar beneath the oh, my chat just reset, that's odd. The little green bar behind the ammo counter is actually unique to this version. Ah, 0.3 seconds slower!
That big cargo ship has got
0.3 seconds is very acceptable. Yeah, that UI for some reason is new and very unique to the Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter version. Oh god. Most of the time it's actually really nice to play this version with aiming, but sometimes your crosshair just isn't where you think it would be. And I guess this would be easier on a regular Wii, where you're holding it in front of the sensor bar and you can probably just memorize sort of where it is, but yeah. Now this is where you're gonna see the real difference on Wii versus PS2, because here you can just do quick shots like this. You just instantly be over to the other side. Like when I got here the first time after having only played the HD version, my first thought was like, wow, this is gonna be the fastest version because you can just like snap aim to everything. Like even with like perfect aim on the 360 version or PSP version on like high sensitivity, you're not gonna match this. And then after 2 runs, I realized, oh, there's no power-ups in the Wii version. I was certain I only missed the power-ups, and I was like, ah, that's odd. I didn't pick up any power-up in both my runs of the Wii version. That's strange. I wonder where they are. And I looked at the PS3 speedrun, and I was like, oh wait, they're right in the center of the path where you go. They just don't exist in the Wii version. Oh, I'm stuck on the cannon. That's never happened before. Oh my god, I think that's my first speedrun that's never happened before moment. That feels strangely validating. Yeah, you can see how smooth this version is. Oh yeah, this is... Oh my god, I just completely messed up the turn there. This game is much prettier than the Wii version. Like, it's night and day. And I have video proof of that, actually showing them side by side if people don't believe me. But I mean, you just saw the PS2 version. So, that little tree I walked over there, that was not in the PS2 version. And I kept wondering when that tree was gonna show up, because the first time I did a speedrun of this game, I fell off that tree, and I couldn't figure out how to get back up on it, and I panicked. And it turns out you can just like jump up some rocks, and it's not at all hard. But yeah, I just completely panicked the first time. I was like, shit, 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 I'm never gonna be able to speedrun this game. So, when you go on to this tree, they actually despawn one, maybe both, of the Dilophosauruses that show up there. I think actually it's both, which is really nice, because otherwise they will shoot at you. And, I mean, I've mentioned this before, but I might as well mention it again. Oh, there's the Brachiosaurus. That also isn't in the PS2 version. Dilophosaurus did not actually spit venom. They did not actually have frills. That's a Jurassic Park idea that has just stuck with people because people like Jurassic Park, and that includes me. I must have missed an ammo pickup, because normally I have more ammo for the machine gun here, but that's okay, because there's a machine gun pickup right before the Udoraptor boss fight, and that's where I need the machine gun anyway. Come on, run! There we go. Yeah, so I mentioned this when we played the PS2 version, but because there's no run button, you just double tap the stick forward. That also means you can't really stop running unless you just stop entirely. So if I want to like reload or change weapons while I'm running, what I do is I jump. Because when I jump, I keep my momentum from running, but I'm allowed control of my gun again. So I can fire, I can reload. I just tried to use my run button. There is no run button. Yeah, you can like reload, you can change weapons and all that stuff, and it's really good. 18 seconds behind still. This is not a great run. Probably not gonna beat PV, but you know, if I don't die, maybe. I think I have about 4 minutes of lost time in deaths in my PB. Oh god. That was bad. So this is something really annoying. This is in both the Wii and PS2 version. I don't remember this in the 360 version, but it might be in there as well. They change your weapon when you start. Like every time there's a loading screen and you start back up, they change your weapon to whatever is in the second slot. And it's specifically the second slot because it's never the gun. It's never the handgun. It's always the second weapon you picked up. So right there I had the kind of crappy rifle that I don't like using much, that one. which really is not what I wanted there. I want my machine gun for rapid fire, because rapid fire is your best defense in this game. Just the green Downicus. I don't know if we had seen those until now. I don't think so. But yeah, because of where is it? It is still here somewhere. I don't like not knowing where the dinosaurs I have to kill are. There. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that took more than it should. That's okay. There's ammo here.
Guns, ammo. It's like Christmas.
I'm gonna reload before picking up the grenades, because I don't wanna have to deal with the grenades. Okay, please work the first time. No, I missed. Fuck, I knew it. I always die here. Not once have I had a clean run in this section. God, I need to unlearn my buttons too, because I keep trying to press the PS2 layout. It says so in the information, but I'm playing on emulator if you came late somehow. Which is why I'm not playing with the actual controllers. If you think that's cheating, that's fine, but I don't have an option right now. I would love to play on an actual Wii, but I don't have a North American Wii, so no can do. This section is probably the hardest section in the game, which is really strange because it's just the beginning of the third level. But there's something about the amount of dinosaurs to throw at you here, and just the very tight corners it has. Like, I literally have died every time I've played this section. And see, the dream is that you hit the rocks there with a grenade, and then you can just run past these, because they will not follow you past the jump down point after the rocks. Or at least some of them won't. I think like maybe one will follow you, but generally dinosaurs don't like leaving their designated arena. So if you're meant to fight them in one particular place, they will probably stick around that place. Or at least not follow you for very long. So if you hit the rocks right there with the grenade on the first try, you can just run past them, and then you can get here and get a checkpoint.
Rock.
Here comes the little velociraptors, which I sometimes fuck this up. Ah, there we go. That's exactly how that should go. Oh, they're upset that I threw a grenade at their friends. Oh, come on. Here you can see one of the differences between... Okay, what the fuck? Here you can see one of the differences between the Wii version and the PS2 version. The screen goes black instead of red when you take damage. And it's the same in the 360 version. It's only the PS2 version that goes red for some reason. Which, I mean, to be fair, makes more sense. Red is normally what you, like, tend to have in, like, region health FPSs. So I don't know why they went with black, but, I mean, I actually do kind of like it. It's pretty neat and unique. Maybe I have underestimated the 9mm. It's actually, oops, this is actually pretty good. This is actually one of the first weapons I throw away this game when I get to my 5th weapon. Maybe I should keep it more. Maybe I should throw away the handgun instead. The world record holder of the PS3 version keeps changing to the handgun, but doesn't fire with it, which suggests to me that it might be faster, but I have tried and I have watched footage and it doesn't look faster to me. So maybe it's just something that runner likes to do and I'm thinking too much about it. But yeah, time for the first hold the fort section. Did have a few messy deaths, but honestly, not too bad. Okay, shotgun time. Let's throw away the this handgun instead.
I'll hold them here.
I'm gonna pick up some ammo. Maybe I should throw this away actually. This rifle is not very good. But I'll keep it because it holds more ammo than the alternative. Oh yeah, right. One cool thing about the Wii version, and it's only the Wii version, you can actually switch weapons much better. Because on all the console versions except the Wii, you only have a next weapon button, which is the triangle or the Y button. But on the Wii, you use the D-pad left and right, and you can pick next and previous weapon. So as long as you remember the order the weapons are in, you can faster cycle through them. Of course, in the PS2 version, this doesn't really matter, because you only have 2 weapons, but in all other versions you have 4, so it does matter, because you really want to make sure you can get to the weapon you want quickly. And it's nice. I like it. Oh, green ones. Green ones, as I think I mentioned in the PS2 run, they are stronger. Which is why I was surprised they straight up don't exist in the PS2 version. There are only red Deinonychus in that one. Deinonychus. God, it's such a hard word. Like, I know how to spell it perfectly, but every time I say it, it sounds wrong. And when other people say it, it sounds right, so I know how it should sound, but I can't do it for some reason. Maybe I'm doing it just fine and I just think it's wrong, I don't know. It's a little hard sometimes to tell where they're attacking. I think I said it when we played the 360 version, that it would have been nice if there was like almost like a dinosaur radar or something, so you could just tell like which direction they were coming from. Because you have to like look for which of the wooden planks are going out, unless you can just see it right across like here. Also, why wasn't I using the shotgun? I complained this entire section in the PS2 version. I complained about not having the shotgun because they just did give it to you in the PS2 version. And then now I just forgot about it. The shotgun is incredibly powerful at close distance, as a shotgun should be. But yeah, to the point that it's actually the most used weapon outside of bosses, except that I'm not very confident in my aim, which I probably should be more confident in my aim, because it's honestly not bad. I say that now, which means I'm probably gonna fuck up hard. But like, I thought you had to open the gate. You can just wait it out. That's news to me. Oh, we're still behind though. Oh, and I didn't pick up ammo. I thought I did. Damn it. It doesn't make sense you don't have to open the gate since you don't actually walk anywhere. You can open the gate, I'm pretty sure. That's what I always do. In the other Hollow Forts you have to do it because you have to continue forward, and I've always just done it here as well. Unless I'm just completely out of my mind and imagining it. I am not sure anymore. I've played too many different versions of this game. It's also possible it's a unique change to the Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter version. So I just remembered, I'm not playing the regular version, am I? I'm playing with the 2010 re-release. Almost no one on the internet even knows it's the same game. Like, I've been helping out with the internet game database, which is a wonderful community, I should mention. I highly recommend if you're interested in helping out with filling out the database to join the Discord, because they are a great bunch of people. But, oh god, I'm gonna die from regular red dinos. No, I'm not. Oh god, please, 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 no. Did I get a checkpoint? I think I got a checkpoint. Dino-Nikes. Dino-Nikes. That's not how the paleontology videos I watch say it. They say Dinosaurs. But they managed to get the other end in there that I don't, but... I think I don't. There we go. Ah, yes. Ah, finally. Good weapon. I've never died before this section starts here before. Maybe the 360 version. Actually, I've never died in this section on the Wii version before. So that was fun. I'm a fucking bush dino. I should mention that you don't want to get too close to the windows, because if you do go all the way up, you will like do. Oh, okay. I'm sure. Okay, I'm not doing it here for some reason. But you will like stand up against the wall and you can't actually hit the dinos with the gun, which is really annoying when it happens. So you want to stand like just at enough distance so you can shoot and still repair. There is where a explodable barrel is in the HD version. Oh yeah, right. So yeah, I help out the internet game database, and like nowhere on there did it mention that Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter was just a re-release of Jurassic the Hunted, so I didn't know that. And so I was planning Jurassic June, and as I was, and I got a hold of Jurassic the Hunted for 360 emulator, and I checked to make sure that worked, and it worked, and I was like, awesome. And then I was like, oh cool, I also have Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter. So I got that for the Wii, and I was like, let's check this out. And I started it up, and I was like, wait. I have seen this game literally today. I was like, well, maybe Activision just reused the title FMV background or something. Or maybe it's a light gun version. I was really excited, like, oh, is there a light gun version of Jurassic the Hunted? Because like this comes with the Top Shot accessory, and that is primarily used for like arcade style shoot 'em ups. So maybe that was it. It's not. It's just the same game. But they have a green bar behind ammo now. That's what the game needed. Okay. Please work. I really hope that the one behind died. It did not. Oh, no. Okay. Run, just run, just run. I'll reload when I drop down. Just run. No, please run. Oh, I wasn't able to reload because I got stuck in the damage there, but that's okay, I'm still managing. I'm not gonna bother with the ammo up there, because it's a shotgun. I already reloaded the shotgun, I think. Reload this thing. Yeah, that's just it. But the rifle... Okay. Yeah, you can actually double tap the analog stick to start running, even if you're mid-air. or like if you're doing anything that prevents you from running, you can still do it, and the game will remember that you did it when you're allowed to start running again. Like there, I just instantly started sprinting again, even though I was reloading, and you can't reload while sprinting, which is really nice. I'm surprised they made it so you could buffer it like that, because a lot of games would not really bother with that. Oh, that's interesting. The overheat bar is green now. That's new. It's very strange, like the things they changed. Like this little UI element, it seems. And I checked, like this version is developed by Cauldron, at least officially it says so. It doesn't mention any like other studio coming in. So like, I mean, it's gotta be strange to be like, for Activision to be like, hey, can you like slightly do some updates to the game you released last year so we can release it again under a different name and pretend it's a new game even though it's not? I mean, Cauldron clearly did it, so. Also, I don't know, like, Cauldron HQ, the company that did this game, we've done various shooters. I mentioned the Cabela's ones earlier, but even like non-hunting ones. I mean, this isn't really a hunting one either, but it has hunt in the name. But they've made like various shooters and stuff, and worked with like Activision and other companies for quite a while. But here's the thing, right? Their website is still up, but they haven't released anything for like 7 years or something, and they haven't done any news posts for 7 years, and their phone line is dead, so I don't even know if the studio exists anymore, and yet somehow the website does, and doesn't mention anything about them having closed down. I don't know, it's strange. The Wikipedia page doesn't mention anything either. Actually, I don't think they have it. No, they do have a Wikipedia page. Pretty sure they did. That's how I found out that they made, what's the game called? Not Carrier, but something similar.
I just shot myself some uglies near a down chopper.
Also, they had like a bunch of games on Steam, or at least some games on Steam that are no longer on Steam. And, I mean, that could be... Oh, you're freaking crazy. That could be like... oh, wow. I had a stutter there, that's unusual. Oh, nice. We've caught back up. Like, it could be a license thing, because I think like the Cabela's games were the ones they had on there that aren't there. There are still some games on there that are on there, and if they no longer exist, then who gets the money when people buy the games they published and developed? I'm very confused about this, and no one knows or cares about Cauldron except for me, so when I mentioned them on Twitter and I was like, hey, does anyone know if these people exist? No one really knew. The only answer I got about that was to mention that someone actually was like, I looked up their like phone line for like business purposes and the phone line is dead. I was like, okay, well that's not good. See, I knew there were 3 dinos here, 4 even. There were only 2 in the PS2 version, I think. Maybe that was the previous room and I'm just completely talking out of my ass. I hope I don't die here. I normally don't die in the volcano level, but there are a few sections, like this one actually, that can be a little annoying. I'm gonna run ahead here. Yeah. But this is not the first level with these, but it's one of the first levels with these plants. These plants actually damage you, and the first time you take damage from them, Dylan is like, great, they're probably poisonous too. But I don't think they were in the PS2 version. Or at least I never got to hear that voice line. You can find those plants earlier. You can actually find them before you even have a gun, like right at the start of the game, at least in the 360 version. That's where I first found them. But please run. There we go. It's a bit odd. Like, they don't do much damage. I've never died because of them. And unlike what Dylan says, they're not poisonous. Like, you're not gonna take damage over time or anything like that. They're just there. In like very few levels they exist. Almost just for the sake of that voice line being justified. There you had my running, jumping, and reloading thing. That was me trying to do a jumping shot, but I didn't hit the head on the Dilophosaurus, so it didn't kill it. But hey, that's okay. I am basically done with the volcano level, and I have not died yet.
Would be nice.
Now we just need to kill the Utahraptors. Can I stand here before I drop that? Yes, I can. Thank you, because I want to reload before we do that. Okay.
Smell as bad as you look.
Where are you? There you are. What the fuck is happening with my aim? God damn it. This run is not going well. There we go.
What have you got me into, Rock?
Oh, fuck. Okay, good. I'm actually behind again. That's not good. Like, that segment was good, but overall this run is not very good. I might beat my PB. It's not impossible if I don't have any more major fuck-ups like this one. But we'll see. This part you actually don't want to shoot the dinosaurs in, because you have a checkpoint right here, so if you just run past them, you can like avoid having to deal with a lot of them. But that didn't really go as planned. It's okay. Just want to get these out of the way before the green ones show up. And hopefully I can just route them so they don't block me from the door. That would be really nice. So I can just do the quick strat of killing them from the door and then just triggering the cutscene the moment they're dead. But they don't seem to be playing nice, so I don't know, maybe not. Oh wait, actually maybe. Maybe. Oh, this is actually not that bad. I mean, it wasn't perfect to the door. It's gonna be two more though. Should reload. There we go. There was one more? I didn't kill all of them? What the fuck? There we go, nice. Oh yeah, I actually caught back up time there. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. I'm glad you could find the information though, because when I asked on Twitter, no one had any idea. I was like, oh. I wanted to find out if, like, they were still making games or not. Because I like their games, so at least this one. Yeah. Yeah, not gonna bother with the Magnum. Magnum is pretty good, but I don't like the, like, handguns in this game. They are generally not as good as the just... Like, okay, I will admit the 9mm automatic handgun is actually really nice. Overall, the bigger guns is where it's at. I like this weapon in this level, which of course it wasn't in the PS2 version. Because you can just quickly mow down the pteranodons so you can keep moving. Because pteranodons do a lot of damage, and if you hit twice by them, you're basically guaranteed to be dead unless you manage to regen your health from it. So just not having to reload, just being able to sprint is really nice. There we go, checkpoint. Sometimes you can actually abuse the checkpoint deaths. Oh yeah, right, Arma. That's the stuff that. Oh yeah, because Bohemian used to do Operation Flashpoint. I feel like I've had this conversation before and on another stream, but I'm not sure which one it was. But yeah, because they used to make Operation Flashpoint, and then they made Arma, and then like they got the rights back to the first Operation Flashpoint, but not the sequels, because they didn't make the sequels. Oh, what am I doing? Run! There we go. Okay. God, I can't believe I stopped there. I'm just supposed to ignore those enemies. I've gotten so paranoid from that. But yeah, you can see the plants grow, by the way, as you get close to them. That's a rendering thing where, rather than having them fade in, the developers have made so it looks like they actually like increase in size. It can sometimes look more natural as you're running. But in this case, it just looks like they're growing really fast, and I fucking love it. Yeah, they got back the Operation Flashpoint, the first game, so they renamed it to Arma, and re-released it, so now that game is called Arma as well, which I thought was really fun. I'm not a big fan of those games, to be perfectly honest. Like, I played the first Operation Flashpoint back when I still liked military shooters, back before I was a teenager, I guess. Because I was going to say, back before I was an adult and became disillusioned with the American military. But no, that happened when I was a teenager. I'm just that old now. Those games came out when I was a teenager. Yeah, I don't know. Games like Operation Flashpoint and Delta Force, Arma, hell, America's Army. I guess the Modern Warfare games, although I think the first ones were actually pretty decent at not just being propaganda. I used to love those games, like I thought they were really fun, because when they first started coming out, you know, it was something different. It was a new take on like the first-person shooters. This wasn't about shooting monsters. This was like tactical and realistic, and oh wow. And then just the video game industry, and now I just cannot care anymore. Like, I can't even do World War II shooters anymore, and like, who doesn't want to kill Nazis? But like, god damn, I was watching the Future Games show, which is Games Radar's showcase, and it was not a bad show, honestly. It had a bunch of dinosaurs in it, but like, they had three different World War II shooters in that showcase in 2021. Like, what? We're still doing this? For real, we're unironically doing just regular World War II shooters to the point where there can be 3 in one showcase. So yeah, I don't know, I cannot care anymore about military shooters. Like, maybe if they take place in a war I haven't seen before. Actually, let me just come back and get the ammo there. It's a loss of time, but it will possibly save me time later. Oh yeah, it's called Masters. Why is my chat placed so oddly? Why is it up? Oh, because I moved the wrong window. That's why. Good job, me. Can I fix that? See if I can fix that. That's the one I want to move. You're supposed to be down there. Hello, Rexy. Not Rexy, but God, I keep forgetting to do this every time I have a stream. I want to look up what they call the T-Rexes in the Lost World, because like they don't have official like in-universe names, but like the animatronics were named on set. So the green and the red, or the green and brown T-Rex just have like semi-official names, and we keep running into references to those two T-Rexes, and Trespasser and this, and I always keep thinking I should look up what they're called so I can refer to them by their names. And I never do it. I just never do it. Of course, the T-Rex in the original Jurassic Park is Rexy, and although on set the animatronic is actually Roberta. In the novel, it's Rexy, and in Camp Cretaceous, it's Rexy. In Claire's Sanctuary, the Jurassic World Evolution story expansion pack thing, it's Rexy. So it's Rexy. Just Rexy. I don't care that Colin Trevorrow just says the T-Rex. Shit, I almost forgot to not have, look, it's green! Wii version is the only one that doesn't have a red T-Rex. And it's so strange. Why? Like, why? They have the textures. In this game, both of these are under 2 gigabytes, so they definitely weren't running out of space on the DVD. This is so strange. Ah shit, I messed it up, I'm not gonna be able to hit it on a second go. Ah, that's okay. Whoa, that's more Pteranodons than I wanted. Whew. Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Like, why? Sorry, I haven't been able to read the chat for a while. Because Pteranodons. I will read in the loading screen. Oh. Yeah. Like, I don't know, I got so tired of World War II shooters, like back when everyone was doing them. I was so happy that people stopped doing them. And then, I will admit, there was a short period when I was like, I wouldn't mind a World War II shooter again. But it very, very quickly went back to, yeah, I've had enough. Let's go back to not making these, and no, we just kept making them. Except we also have the modern day stuff, which never let up as World War II came back. No, we just made more shooters instead of changing the themes. So that sucks. And on top of that, we have so many fucking zombie games. And like, you know, credit where credit is due. They announced what seems to be a Left 4 Dead style game with vampires instead of zombies. But let's be real, it will probably feel like zombies for like the generic main enemies, because it's like they're gonna need like the kind of horde element of enemies, and if you just have a crowd of vampires trying to claw at you, it's not that different from zombies. We're just much more handsome. Like, cool. The game is a little sexier than Left 4 Dead. That's, I mean, I guess that's a plus in a way, but yeah. Like I mentioned this on Twitter, I think people know what I'm about to say, but you could take like pretty much any zombie game coming out and make it about dinosaurs, and like it would be, you could do all the things that you're doing with the zombies but with dinosaurs. Because zombies in video games, they very, very rarely are a case of the social commentary. They very rarely actually have like the whole zombie virus spread infection thing as a gameplay mechanic, which means it doesn't really matter if they infect people because it's not gonna affect how the game plays. So you can just take, you know, the hordes of zombies and make it hordes of dinosaurs trying to eat you, because zombies also try to eat you. And look, now your shooter is more interesting. Now your crafting sim is more interesting. Even though Ark is doing it, your crafting sim is now more interesting because it's not just DayZ. But yeah. Like, give me Dead Rising with dinosaurs. Give me Left 4 Dead with dinosaurs. Like a Second Extinction is a little bit like that, but not really. Well, it's more like Destiny dinosaurs actually. You can play that on Jurassic already. But yeah. I wanted to be hyped for the new Battlefield, because I was like, oh nice, it's futuristic. That's actually what I was hoping for. And then they showed it, and it was just like, oh, futuristic just means that it's modern day. But, like, they put neon lights on things. And there's a desert in the city now. Hello, hello Edladero. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, the title of the stream is wrong. We're playing the Wii version now, not the PS2 version. We already did the PS2 version and it was bad. So now we're doing the Wii version, which is cool. But yeah, like seriously, just take like half of the zombie games coming out and replace the zombies with dinosaurs. Boom! I will now buy your game. Like, you made it interesting enough again. It's like I was seriously just amazed at how many zombie games they were showing. Like really? Like, I mean, I guess they have to be successful. Why else would people be making them? But I'm just sitting there like, I genuinely thought no one wanted more zombie games. Like, I get wanting a new Left 4 Dead, and Back 4 Blood looks great. I will probably really enjoy Back 4 Blood. But there was no real reason it had to be zombies. You know, it could have been anything. It could have been any kind of horror creatures. Why is everything still just zombies? Is it just because it's easy? Like, you don't have to, like, explain it? Like they say in Zombieland, it's basically just like, when the inevitable zombie play happened, it happened. There, that's the backstory. Like, because I guess that's true. I guess, like, people don't really care too much about why there's a zombie apocalypse in games. They just want to kill zombies. But again, you can do that with dinosaurs too, or anything else really. Like, if people aren't gonna care about, like, there being anything deeper to it, like they just wanna kill a bunch of monsters, I don't think it has to be zombies. And I don't think it's good for marketing, because like, surely you would want your game to stand out, and at some point it all just blurs together. Like, I cannot tell you the name of all the zombie games I saw in the past 3 days for E3 and Summer Games Fest, but Buck, right, you're right, yeah. I can't tell you. Like, I can tell you Back 4 Blood. I can't even tell you what the fucking vampire game was called. That's not even zombies, it's vampires, but like it was just so similar that like, even though it looked cool, even though it was just a pre-rendered trailer, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a game that was announced, I guess. Oh wow, we lost a lot of time on that one. Oh, yeah, I'm no longer thinking we're gonna beat the PB. This is not doing too well. Then again, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try just running for this one. Oh wait, I actually have to kill the enemies because it's a burning thing. Well, this is off to a great start then. I really need to like remember better which sections I actually have to kill the enemies in. Then again, I think this actually went faster anyway, just because I killed them close to the fire rather than taking my one by one. Okay, reload. You get a call around here. There's gonna be a red dino that comes in from the corner, but I think I can manage. Oh yeah. Okay, good. I really wish you had a longer sprint. Yes. Saving, checkpoint save. Fuck yes, and they're not gonna follow me in here. Hello, Spike. As you can see, Spike is still. You're not supposed to follow me in here. Oh well, if I was gonna get the QT, that was probably the best place to get it, because I had to wait for Spike to move anyway. Oh, wow! Okay.
That was too close.
No, it was too close, yes, because we got hit. That should be a PB for this section. Oh yeah, we're back on track. Holy shit. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, the green T-Rex, that is to say, the female T-Rex, was called Buck, and the male T-Rex, the brown T-Rex, was called Dex, and the... God. And the, baby T-Rex... I didn't read the name of it, but it's... I'm gonna do it in a second. The baby T-Rex was named Thrasher. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to memorize that. Yeah, I don't think it will come up in any more Jurassic June games, because I don't think there's any more The Lost World reference, to be perfectly honest. It's still something I do want to know, so... I'm gonna remember to actually throw a grenade next time that she staggers up. So there is 2 ammo crates here. So I'm actually kind of close to one, I think. Yes, perfect. That's what we like to see. Ouch! Oh, you're kidding me, really? Okay. Oh yeah, you're right, it is its own health bar. I was wrong. Reload, 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 reload. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, don't bite me. Ah. You don't really get the belly shots when she staggers, and she doesn't like to stagger. You have to shoot her in the face for a certain amount, and then she staggers, but well, you can see. Alright, we have this gun now. I don't normally take this gun. I think we lost time again, actually. I'm not sure what is going slow this time. I'm gonna have to look back at this footage later and see exactly what I'm doing wrong, because I feel like I'm... Oh shit, that's not good. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I'm going to blame it, partially, on having played the PS2 version. I am just not doing... I'm just straight up pressing the wrong buttons. That was not good. Yeah, we're back at a loss. Oh... Okay, we're gonna have to do something good with this. We have the boss fight here. I always manage to do that slow down too fast. But too fast, I mean that too slow, but in the case of... I start to slow down too early, so that it slows down rather than help me speed it up. I think I'm actually gonna pick up the explosive arrows, because I am fucked right now. Oh, come on! Oh, this run is going bad. Oh, you were actually ahead for a while. Do we have... We don't even have any grenades. God damn it. Where are you? Come on, you the raptors. There. Nope, can't use it this close. If I can just... See, among the many things I've done wrong this run, and I'm actually really embarrassed that I'm doing this many mistakes. Maybe it's because I'm talking at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I have not streamed myself speedrunning before, so it would certainly make sense that I'm not used to talking and doing this at the same time. Yeah. One of the issues, one of the things that I did wrong there was I should have gone back to the ammo crate before killing Spike. So I can get full ammo just before the end of that. If I do, then, well, I can just rush through that entire section. I can just use the light machine gun and nothing else to take him out. Oh shit, which... Okay, thank fuck. Run through these so I can get to the hold the fort section faster. Please don't die. Okay, good. There we go. The hold the fort section has started. I can kill these at ease because now it's almost an auto-scroller. I mean, it's not an auto-scroller. It's kills certain amount of dinos fast enough, but they take time to appear, so it's similar. I can't hit it from here. What are we talking about? The crossbow is in the Xbox version. I just missed it when we played the casual run because the entire screen was white. And when you pick it up, it actually gives you this big warning like, by the way, these are explosive arrows, which makes me think it's a Turok reference, because I mean, why would you put a crossbow in your game just to have it be explosive arrows? If it's not to make a reference to the Dinosaur Hunter game where that's like a main weapon. Because like in the original Turok you have that, in Turok 2 you have that, I believe in Turok 3 you have that, in Turok 2008 you have that, and maybe not in Turok Evolution, but then again maybe you do. I don't remember Turk Evolution. I think you had a bow and arrow instead in Turk. Well, yeah, actually, you have a bow and arrow in all of them, but like, oh, I can't believe I actually got through that because I panicked. I was like, shit, Z button. What is the Z button? Like, I haven't seen that button prompt before because the button prompts are random. So used to A or B. At least it wasn't C, because if C had come up there, I would have just been like, fuck. I don't remember what C is. Because C is not used a lot in this game. Actually, that's not true. It is used quite a lot. It just, the prompt for C isn't used a lot, because the prompt, C is jumping. And you get one prompt telling you that you use C to jump, and then C is never again appearing on your screen unless, please run, unless you get the random CQTE. Land Before Time, that's what I wanted to talk about before I got ambushed by dinosaurs. Land Before Time is fun. I like Land Before Time. I actually don't like the first one the most, oddly enough. I know. I think I like maybe the second one the most. Like, a few of the sequels are actually pretty good. Like, they have a very different tone from the first one. But I wouldn't say that's like a bad thing. It is very much just a different thing. And now my cat wants to go up to the door again. Wonderful. You're gonna have to wait a few more minutes, cat. I'm almost done with the run. Oh yeah, there we hit 1 hour. God damn it. If I hadn't fucked up in so many awful ways, we might have finally gotten my sub 1, but maybe tomorrow, because this is my last run for tonight. I am very tired. Remember how I almost died in this section because you couldn't pick up any ammo, because in the PS2 version you only have 2 weapons instead of 4 weapons? Oh, this, I don't like this log. Because, like, it looks right now that I am, like, not on top of it, I think. This looks slightly curved. So, like, I kept thinking I was steadying myself, but I was actually, like, making myself unsteady and I died. See, I was right. Well, okay, I said it was a red dinosaur here, not a green dinosaur, but in the PS2 version, it was a Velociraptor, one of these, instead of a Deinonychus. I can't say it right. Just can't. I'm gonna run over here and reload. So all these web things, you can't break the web on yourself. Instead, you have to kill enough enemies and then scorpions will come and break it. Oh wow, my aim is terrible. Well, you can kill more than one with one shotgun hit quite easily, but for some reason it just did not want to do it there. Dylan, where you're at? I have no idea, but it's a bunch of stuff from Civil War. Oh, I know where that is. Levy, please. Please stop scratching at the door. I want to talk about the Land Before Time. So, okay, Land Before Time. I like the second movie. The second movie has Chomper, and Chomper is awesome. That's the friendly T-Rex, or the friendly shark tooth. That's what you call T-Rexes. It's a baby T-Rex. Like, he doesn't actually talk until a later film that he appears in, and the cartoon show, I believe. But he's great. Like, Chomper is awesome. He gets a song in one of the sequels too. Oh my god, I have no fucking ammo. Or rather, no reloaded ammo at least. Why is my aim so terrible? Like, more than usual terrible. But yeah, I think the second one's my favorite. The second one also has the best villains. Because in the first film, there's not really any main villains, aside from, like, Scary T-Rex, which, you know, cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a Scary T-Rex. It's not like, it doesn't have any personality at all. It is just a Scary T-Rex. But in the second film, there's a bunch of oviraptors. That's like just two oviraptors with like these really like self-important. Like the main one's like this really self-important, like fancy. Levi, can you please stop scratching at the door? Like just like this like pompous, like stuck up. Like he wants to eat eggs. He has a song about wanting to eat eggs, and it's fucking brilliant. Oh my fucking god, Levi, you are driving me mad. Levi, if you don't know, is my little cat who's currently scratching at the glass door. Because she has decided she wants to go to the bedroom and sleep instead of sleeping on the couch as she's been doing for the past 5 hours. And she cannot wait for me to be done, even though it's just gonna take like 1 more minute. Well, no, probably longer than that, because I'm messing this up really badly, and I keep forgetting to use adrenaline mode. Yeah, but here's the thing about Levi, right? Levi is not annoying about stuff like this unless I'm screaming. It's like she realizes that I am like paying attention to someone else because I'm talking, but there's no one else in the room, which obviously means that I should be paying attention to her and do everything that she wants to do, which can be everything from, in this case, open up the door, to go out with her or play with her or feed her or, you know, whatever she has decided is what she wants to do right now. Oh my god, like this is really frustrating me. I do not need this in the middle of my run. This is bringing thing. Normally when I do my runs, I don't stream. So Levi actually doesn't bother me because I don't need to have the door closed. And she doesn't realize that I am busy because I'm not talking. Or if I am talking, I'm just saying small stuff to myself. But now, I am streaming, which means that suddenly Levi needs to be annoying. Which anyone who has watched my normal streams is well aware that literally every fucking time Levi decides to start clawing at the glass door at some point during the stream. Often multiple times during the stream. God, that's a terrible time.
Did we make it?
No, she doesn't want to be around me. She wants to go into the room I'm not in.
I'd say that's a pretty good sign.
I mean, it's not a terrible
Gracious.
time.
Damn
My
it.
second best
Die
time,
out
actually.
here before anyone knows we're back. All my father's work wasted. The world has to
And
know.
actually, the boss fight
Hey, look on the bright
did
side.
win back a lot of time.
Nah, I got nothing. We're screwed.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's like, what, 2 minutes and 30 seconds? No, it's 2 minutes and 10 seconds. It's just right there on the screen.
Father, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, Sabrina, you know I wouldn't rest until I could see you
Then you get
again.
subtitles here, so it's easier
Hell of a hood
to
ornament you got
hear what they
there,
say.
buddy.
You like it? We thought it would be best to bring
No.
back some proof.
No,
Plus,
no,
the good doctor has some great recipes for roasted
the
dinosaurs.
only altered
Real
dialogue
Dinosaur and the time vortex engine, they'll
between the
have to believe us.
versions is
Father, how
stuff
did
that
they get the TVE working
is
again?
said during
And to
gameplay.
arrive almost at the same moment we did. It's just amazing.
It was simple, really. Once Rock took care of our friend here, it was merely a matter of reconfiguring the TVE to repeat the same quantum wave pattern.
Like, for
as when we
example, the
sent you
start
two
of the
back.
game,
Granted,
in the
it
HD
took us almost
version,
a year to get that right.
Dylan talks and is like, what
You
the?
haven't been waiting
What are
long,
these?
have you?
And oh, that looks
You
like a
got here
dinosaur,
just
and
in
what the
time.
foxtrot
Just
is
in
happening
time.
here? Which is a great line.
So,
Let
what do
me
we do about gas for this
stop.
boat? Does it even still work?
And
Guys,
there are a few changes like that, but the actual cutscene dialogue is identical between all the versions. Except for the cutscenes that aren't in the PS2 version, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it short here. I'm just gonna... Did the game just, like, leave me on a loading screen? Like, what is it loading? I think the game crashed. I'm gonna try and pausing and... Yeah, no. The game crashed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, now we know it's no different from the regular version at least, so now we can lay that question to rest. I'm gonna have to go deal with my cat now. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I'm gonna edit these up and put them on the speedrunning channel later. Please, please, please follow my speedrunning channel. It's Andrea Runs. There's a link to it